Hello friends, welcome back to my channel AD Vlogs, and in this video I am going to tell you about the 10 things we must change to make India a better place. India is a great country and we all dearly love it, but let us not forget the flaws that is making us really lack in the areas of humanity. We suffer from many mentality issues, stereotypes and hypocrisy. Only when we raise above it all we can shape our country better. Here we have things that we as people must try and change to make out India a much better place. Number 1. Stop littering around. Yes, we should learn from the Swachh Bharat campaign. There was a reason we needed it in the first place. The fact that even the new PM of the country addressed the issue on such a gigantic level proves that we as a country are in dire need of cleanliness. Things as simple as throwing garbage in the bin and not spitting on the streets can make a huge difference. Cleanliness is something which is not prevailing in India in almost 90% of areas. Every Indian should be responsible enough not to dirty your own nation, clean up your mess, and the nation will be clean by itself. Also, government should ensure we have a neat, clean, hygienic public toilets for use everywhere. Number 2. Disciplined traffic and following the rules. Let us be honest, who follows traffic rules here? The ratio of people following rules are very less. For a change, if we change this habit even by 5%, there will be great outcome. Most of the accidents are due to undisciplined traffic. Time is something which is making us not to follow the rules. Best way is to start early and follow the rules to avoid accidents and more delay in traffic by not following the rules. Number 3. Learn to conserve resources. India is facing an ecological crisis and is degrading her natural resources day by day. Now, the shortage of natural resources is a matter of international concern. There is increasing deficiency of energy, metals, coal, non fuel, and non metallic materials. Money could be ours, but resources are not. Water, food, electricity, trees, nature, minerals, fuel, air, land, and other resources are not something to be wasted and be proud of it. Keep in mind that there are many generations to follow, and one needs food to eat, not money. Number 4. Stop objectifying women. Women is women, not an object. Passing cheap comments and addressing her with disgusting words doesn't make one macho or any stronger. She is a human too and should be respected for the person she is and not degraded for the object that one sees in her. India is now in the trend of rape. Every day in the paper we read at least an average of 2 incidents of rape. There has been no reduction in these cases. Men attempting do not fear anything. Single punishment for rape should be death. Men should be scared even to touch a woman when this is the case. Any kind of if teasing should also have severe punishments to avoid any sexual harassment. Number 5. Use Indian products. The only way to save the rupee and to prevent its free fall is to start practicing Swadeshi all over again. Yes, you heard it correctly. As a nation, we are living beyond our means, and you can't continue doing so unless we want India to crash and not the rupee alone. That is exactly what is happening. The crash of the rupee is a symptom of the problems that ail the economy. Next time you bite corn produced in Australia, oranges raised in California, and apples from God knows where, think deeply whether, as a nation, we can afford this. Maybe middle class and upper middle class consumers can afford these, imported fruits at an individual level, but certainly not as a nation. The Indian economy is in a crisis, and if we do not take proper steps to control those, we will be in a critical situation. More than 30,000 crore rupees of foreign exchange is being siphoned out of our country on products such as cosmetics, snacks, tea, beverages, etc., which are grown, produced, and consumed here. Number 6. Stop moralizing or worshipping movies or stars. Movie actors perform on script and that is all about it. They do not always follow what they portray, but we fail to realize that. Youth, whether educated or not, tries and moralize stars. Such behavior is not acceptable and tolerable in real life. For an instance, the character Raj from the movie DDLJ is a stalker, irritating guy with cheap tactics, and he manages to still love icon for a decade in our country. Number 7. Eradicate bribery and corruption. Bribery is one of the major reasons keeping India still a developing country. Giver and taker are responsible for such crimes. This should be considered as a huge crime and punishment should be severe. Giving 100 rupees to the traffic police for not wearing helmet has become a fashion nowadays. All such activities should be controlled and bribery should be eradicated. Effects of corruption on people, society and economy are lack of quality in services, lack of proper justice, chances of unemployment, poor health and hygiene, pollution, accidents, failure of genuine research, disregard for officials, lack of respect for rulers, lack of faith and trust on governments, aversion for joining the posts linked to corruption, decrease in foreign investment and delay in growth. Number 8. Stop noise pollution. Noise pollution affects both health and behavior. Unwanted sound can damage psychological health. According to Wikipedia, India celebrates 151 festivals in a year. That's a huge number. This means that for almost half of the year we are celebrating something, and I believe we celebrate life, out of which Diwali is the most famous and largely celebrated holiday in India. It involves bursting of firecrackers, suffocating smoke, ear-tearing noises, never-ending garbage, and everlasting pollution. Fireworks can create 140 decibels of noise. Noise at 85 decibels or above can damage hearing. Diwali is a nightmare for dogs and other animals who get scared of loud sounds. Dogs can hear 4 times more than us. Imagine the pain and the agony. Number 9. Stop caste discrimination. Destroying the caste system in India is not as easy as it sounds. While a rational and educated person would assume that general population would also be rational and aware of the virulent vermin that this caste system is, it is not quite so. It has become a part of their lives and their mindset, and to destroy a mindset and create a new one is not an easy task, for it changes the definition of the world that they have grown up in. Some of the ill effects of casteism are as follows. Number 1. Casteism perpetuates the practice of untouchability and becomes an obstacle in providing social equality and justice. Number 2. Casteism proves to be a threat to social order, stability, peace, and harmony in the society. Number 3. Prevalence of casteism shows that people are tradition bound, conservative, and orthodox in thinking. It may cause a hurdle to upliftment of women because of lack of encouragement from caste conscious groups. Number 4. Casteism divides society into different segments and result in conflicts and tensions in and between these segments. These continuous conflicts and tensions between various segments hinder the development of nation and growth of nationalism. Number 10. Help each other. No other thing can make one happy than seeing someone smile cause of you. Then why not take advantage of it and feel a little happiness already? We float in our ego and superiority so much that we forget to be there for loved ones or even for some needy stranger for that matter of fact. Shall we not help those in need? It may not earn you money, but you get affection and blessings and that satisfactory smile. I think every Indian must watch this. Let us put our whatever small contribution, it will lead to much better results. Got better solutions that we as Indian can work on? Do let me know in comments below, share the video and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.